I feel so bad for Elk because he has to 1v9 this game, but he has no setup for these takedowns, for these resets. Is it going to be AP Galio? If that is, you're just getting farmed.
Clear Speed is already on the map, ready to potentially influence the spot lane. Summoner Heal popped. Death Sentence connects into the chompers, and fengyue just eats it. It's his approach here. Just trying to guarantee that JiaQi and fengyue can safely push out this lane. Fengyue still has flash, but walks into the chompers again. But this time, the great handshake pulls Erha in. Tries to flash away from JiaQi, but here comes Jiejie, able to push him back. Death Sentence connects onto fengyue. Now he flashes forward, but Elk is going to flash after him. Picks up the first reset. He's going to look to run down JiaQi. Has the movement speed. One more rocket in the chamber. Elk picks up the double, and naiyou cleans it on to Erha, but it's a 3-kill.
Going over to Weibo. I cannot wait to see this replay because we're just gonna have to watch naiyou. I would be so mad if I was top Esports. What do you mean? He doesn't have a bounty. This guy is 3-0-1. There it is.
JiaQi pressing forward. It's the two new members of top Esports trying to turn this one around.
JiaQi.
But a great reposition of the Dark Thresh Passage Lantern. Oh my goodness. At least it ends up being a shutdown trade from JiaQi. Oh no. Death Sentence.
Whoa, no. That's kind of costly, you know. You lost two plates here for Elk. Also gets 3 grubs, so maybe a little bit more damage onto this turret. He thought that the Death Sentence was going to land. Even if it did, right, there wasn't anybody really to follow. But still, that is a cleanse now, taken away. So maybe we could see that get punished.
Still has a flash available, would have to rely on fengyue. 369 looking top lane against Zika. naiyou, no impale available for another 6 seconds, so Zika is just going to hold on to his flash and just walks out. Here comes Jiejie looking for the response of his own. I don't know if they can lock him down unless he gets another Dark Procession up and ready.
Can't kill the Maiden. That's very good. Give over Heartsteel proc. naiyou messed that gank up, though, because he went out of the brush for just a moment, and that gave Zika the visualization that the Skarner was there. And now we've left 369. He has no ult.
Jiejie can just take the turret, already popped the ultimate for good measure to make sure that 369 is run out. And another impale goes wide.
No!
And the Super Mega Death Rocket from downtown. Elk hits the mark, picks up his 5th kill, and the reset allows him to pressure JiaQi away from the minion wave. Doesn't find the zap, but it's enough damage to keep him pinned. And naiyou could be next. No impale, no way out. Jiejie takes it up, swags it on out, and collects another tax.
This feels like we are just crumbling under the weight of a Game 5 here. It is not the first one they have played. They played a 5-game series versus Team WE in the play-ins, and they won that one. They played a 5-game series versus JDG in the first round of this playoffs, and they lost that one. Oh, Elk.
Good use of the control ward to stop him from taking the Dark Passage. Erha might be in trouble, still has flash and Summoner Heal available. Pops the heal for the movement speed. It's enough for him to get out.
Top Esports lineup. It is much different. This is no longer a team with Kanavi. This is no longer, for this time anyway, a team that has JackeyLove. And right now, thanks to the advantage that they're able to gain for themselves, I mean, this Kennen can't really do anything. naiyou has, at least consistently here in this game number 5, made a few misplays.
Nice combo. Just look at Erha and Elk working hand in hand. fengyue flashes out of the Super Mega Death Rocket, but a flash forward from Elk. Looks for one more rocket into the reset, and Xiaohu will join the fray just to make sure that Elk has enough reduction of the damage. But I don't think there's anything that top Esports can do to stop Weibo Gaming from being able to secure this dragon. naiyou could look for a Miracle Steal, but that would put him at risk of dying, and that would probably lead to even more consequences. Weibo Gaming are now at Soul Point, already at 17 minutes and 20 seconds.
Not much else to leave there. So this is usually what we see versus Smolder teams. You give up a lot in the early games so you can have the late game power fantasy of having a dragon that executes a mini Elder at your feet.
He's got it.
25 is completed for Creme, but I just think that the health bars for some of these members on Weibo are too big at this point. The execute is not going to matter. This is not release Smolder, where you just got infinite amount of executes.
Whoa! Oh, but Elk is saved by Erha. Quick use of the Dark Passage repositions him away from what could have been a great impale from naiyou.
JiaQi, no!
Oh, JiaQi went way too deep. He tried to be a hero and ends up going down a victim. Top Esports getting run out. Creme in a 1v1 against Zika. Has the Elder execute,
That's
but
it.
doesn't even matter. If you can't beat the Yorick, it's wrapped up.
I mean, the mid play was just...
This is going to be a massive gold swing now, too. Zika gets the bottom tier.
First year in the LPL. Jiejie joined last year as the starting AD carry for RNG. So naiyou barely even started, but had a few games on Rare Adam.
Whoa.
Here's Creme.
taking
They're
a lot of
getting
damage
control
here.
of the pick here. Cannon's
JackeyLove
gonna look
pops
for
the
a
ultimate.
TP.
Top Esports are able to deny hextech soul, but Zika's TPing in for the fight. He was pushing on the top side of the map, uncontested. Zika, or 369 coming in, gets
Look at the
haunted
shield!
upon entry. Wait, it's a massive impale! It's a massive smolder ultimate! Xiaohu
This
with
is
the
enough.
mega knock-up onto multiple members. Helk hasn't found a reset yet, finds Jiejie. Can he run through the fight? He has the front line for the team. Xiaohu flashes in forward.
They're doing
able
it.
to pick up another one, and Elk runs this rip!
Oh!
Creme executes him though, and tries to give one last hope to Top Esports. Zika bonks him in the split push pressure to your advantage.
That has been the issue, though. TES have played a much better side lane game here. You're going to try and go deep for Zika.
Burn Baron.
Fengyue's just going to flash.
Good use of Dark Procession to keep
gonna go for
naiyou locked
Baron.
up. Fengyue, they want to at least get a kill for their troubles here. They might just get it. It's going to take a while, and the Baron is going to be exchanged for Top Esports, making the 3-man pick onto Zika's Yorick. Will that gamble?
May have stayed way too long. He needs to TP out.
He has flash, he has TP, but does he know that there is a giant chicken man running him down? Taunt does not connect, but the flash blade from Erha locks him in. Super Mega Death Rocket doesn't even get time to connect because
Even
Xiaohu...
terms. We are at 26.5 minutes. It is 16-7, and there's only a almost...
Zika will try and zone him off and make sure that this cannon does not get into the fight. Jiejie bullying off Top Esports. They catch naiyou. They're going to look for the pick. Creme looking for the burst on the Xiaohu. naiyou barely survives, has the shield.
No!
Jiejie secures the hextech soul. Xiaohu with the hero's engines gives Jiejie a little bit of damage reduction. And here comes the flank from Zika. He's going to look for fengyue. Creme all alone, trying to burn them down. He flashes forward. He finds one, but into Elk. He can't do enough. And he dies to one rocket. And one rocket is all that is needed to try and close this one out. Weibo Gaming have 50 seconds before solo lanes from Top Esports spawns again.
But do they have a minion wave? It looks like they're going to try and brute force this using the Maiden here. Zika still has the TP shield for himself. That's an inhibitor that'll go down. Jiejie is up in 15, fengyue in 20. Can Top Esports live long enough? Maybe 369 could look for a slicing maelstrom. They don't know that he's behind.
He's in fog. He has ultimate. Does he have flash? He's gonna back off for now. Weibo Gaming get their inhibitor. They back off. There's a portal from naiyou, but it's nothing.
Wow. Hextech Soul still goes over to Weibo mid right now. Jiejie can walk forward. No flash for Creme. It will not be up for this Baron. Going on to fengyue. Fengyue, what?
Into the hostile takeover, but a quick cleanse, but Elk might just burn. 2 smolder. Mom comes through over the top, but the execute does not follow up. Elk is trying to run away from the fight. Top Esports.
369!
369 flash with the slicing maelstrom. Cuts them all down. Jiejie snagged up to the impale. Elk is able to clean up 369, but Creme is still alive. But look at Zika. He's pushing on the bottom side. Top Esports, if they can stop the ports, Zika can try and end the game. Teleport comes in from Creme. Jiejie and naiyou have to be careful now. Zika has a massive wave. Can he look for the flank? Can he try and end the game by himself? It's going to be close. He's just hitting. He doesn't care about Creme. He takes out one Nexus turret, and Zika will back off for now.
Okay, wait, but if Xiaohu dies here, he's just dead at this point. I mean, you just put down the trap. Oh, Jiejie, please, you cannot die here. This is a GA here for Elk. Level 16, Zika stalls the game and prevents a Baron being started.
Mega Death Rocket?
This kill, no, Jiejie has way too much HP. Rafa, we have one more fight. Baron not going to be on the cards. An Elder in 1 minute, and there are flashes missing for so many members, but more importantly for Weibo.
Available. Top Esports trying to decide whether they want to burn the dragon or they want to force a fight. Zika is pressuring them to now answer the question, do you answer me on the top side or do you play for the Elder Dragon? 369 and Creme will answer Zika. They lock him down with the slicing maelstrom. Now it's up to Weibo to burn down the Elder Dragon as fast as possible. Zika doesn't die to the execute. 369 doesn't have flash available. He cannot lock him down. The Dark Procession will give him enough time. Creme goes over the wall. The execute will not come through, and Top Esports cannot get into the pit unless naiyou can be a hero.
Come on, brother.
The Ishtal input, 29,800. Jiejie clutches the Elder Steel. naiyou will face the wrath of the Elder Dragon execute. Flash comes in from Elk. He sees the angle. He sees the resets. JackeyLove will burn down. A double kill for Elk, and Creme has no more room left to run. 369 over the wall. No flash available. Slicing maelstrom at the ready, but Top Esports.
Creme, no!
Creme, one more auto attack. The zap does not connect. He tries to buy space, but Zika can just walk up and ward them off. Elk has a GA in his back pocket.
He's
just
dead!
Like that. One more auto attack. He has the GA available. 369 will do everything he can. The Hail Mary.
That's it!
It is not enough. Absolute cinema. Weibo Gaming win.
Weibo finally.